You probably know it all when it comes to setting up compensation and onboarding of your new in-house employees. But how do you apply that knowledge to a remote team? The whole world has been struck by a global pandemic, forcing many businesses and industries to quickly adapt to the new reality and consider a culture of home office or remote work as the new normal. Now, with the switch, how do you keep the conditions fair for everybody? How do you ensure that your company is the one people want to apply and keep working with?
Let me choose.
Don't choose Gino, choose me.
I will be talking about these delicate topics: compensation, benefits, and fairness of it across the company. I'll be also providing an example of a salary and benefits and packages and the elements that should be included into your company's wiki to ensure transparency across the teams. Salary and compensation. The ultimate goal is that all team members have similar compensation conditions, whether they're remote or local. In order to do this, it's important to take into consideration the country they live in. For instance, a developer from Switzerland should have the same purchasing power as his colleague, let's say, living and working in Croatia. In order to illustrate the importance of a determined compensation package, I'd like to put forward an example. Let's say we are to create a compensation package for a back-end software engineer with 3 to 4 years of industry experience. Each developer is evaluated based on his or her experience with the following different levels: expert, advanced, working, limited, learning, or none. The position of each developer in your compensation package grid should be a combination of relevant experience in the role, additional responsibilities, maybe your developer is also a Scrum Master, and the region he or she is currently located. Other variables might also be applicable. Now let's focus on the salary. I suggest to divide the grid by the region. Region 1, the crazy expensive one, UK and some states in the US, Switzerland, Scandinavia.
$200 for a 10-block cab.
$3 for a cup of coffee.
Jesus, why is it so expensive here?
Region 2, the developed standard, European Union members, France, Spain, Germany, Netherlands, Italy, Canada, Australia, and the rest of the US states. Region 3 would be in between, the rest of the Europe, Brazil, Argentina, Russia, Algeria, Morocco, Tunis, South Africa, and some others. And region 4 would be the rest of the world. According to this grid, and within the context of our example, these would be lower and upper limits per region per year for our developer in US dollars. Region 1, 80 to 100K, region 2, 65 to 80, region 3, 40 to 65, and 4 below 40. Stock options. This is the must-do for your compensation package. If you wish to know more about this, check out my articles on this topic and other videos. At Nanas AI, my company, we have a socialistic approach with respect to the stock options, meaning that we offer the same amount of stock to everyone at the company. This measure is a great way to add on to a salary, which is, for instance, a bit below market average and makes the team members feel being a part of the future of the company. It also creates trust and sense of belonging, regardless whether employees work in office or remotely. Let's talk about benefits. Here are some additional benefits you might want to add to your employee compensation package. A generous stock option plan. Holidays up to 25 working days per year for 100% employment. Think of maybe a one-time allowance of $1,000 for a home setup. This can include monitors, a chair, a desk, and other personal things such as minimal sports equipment or a set of dishes. A monthly allowance for takeout food and groceries could be a good idea as well. A continuous educational budget. Set a limit for how much your remote employees can dedicate to learning. Consider work shutdown between Christmas and New Year week.
Rudolph, Christmas is not off.
Can I get Christmas off?
Add one free moving day every year and up to 3 days for the employee's own wedding. 2 to 3 days for death of close relative or birth of a child. Add paid health and dental insurances. Add the provision of a laptop worth maybe 2,000 to 3,000 for each employee. which they will get after the end of the trial period, which they can keep after 3 years of employment or can buy at a discounted price if they have to leave before. Definitely do frequent team retreats, ski or beach locations 2 to 4 times a year, where you can fly all your remote employees and take care of transportation, food, hotel, beach and ski expenses. Transparency is the tricky one. List of benefits shall be determined and applied to all open or future job offers and job postings within your company. If you are going for full transparency of the benefits and compensation, which I understand is a bit difficult but healthy thing to do, the company wiki, which is available to anybody internally, is a great way of making it the easiest way. The wiki is a document to be shared across your company. It explains how your company functions, what benefits you provide, how data needs to be handled, and what the rules of conduct are. For instance, your company's organigram, where the number of team members is stated, as well as roles and reporting lines, should be included within this document. It is essential that this wiki is frequently updated, as if inconsistent, you'll be pointed at immediately by your most notorious employees.
Someone's been editing my biography on Wikipedia.
So it's a commitment from your side to not forget about it if you introduce any changes to reflect those in the company wiki as well. Overall, we at Nanos in my company experienced a boost in productivity once we decided to move all remote, with most employees reporting a higher satisfaction from their work, brought by the newly found flexibility when it comes to finding a balance between work and family. Switching from being a physical space to fully remote working is a new era, with its clear opportunities and the need for continuous improvements, which are up to you, my friend, the CEO of your company.